one of the best-smelling parking lots in the NFL. The tailgating's over now in Kansas City. It's football time at Arrowhead Stadium here in KC. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Cleveland Browns and the Kansas City Chiefs. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Off the play fake. Mahomes gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. A big play right out of the gate on the first play. It's a gain of 34. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Throwing now, Mahomes. That one, take it in. Jalen, one. Touchdown, KC. That touchdown, #1 for him on the year. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The dangerous Nicole Hardman on the return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On 2nd down, Baker. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's going to have the 1st down. And that one good for 9, and the drive continues.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They're locked in on this drive. 2nd connection for that pair. This one gaining 22. Receiver in motion, headed left. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. That is incomplete.
So they're not going to come down with the reception, but Mike, this is actually a really good ball. So with the coverage being as tight as it was, the only place that quarterback can put the ball is high and to the outside, saying, hey, if my guy can't come down with it and keep his feet in bounds, nobody is. The last thing you want to do is miss that ball on the inside, because those are the ones that end up going the other direction.
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. 11 yards on the connection there. First down, Cleveland. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Moving to his left. And nice work there. Going to a slide. Gain about 7.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Here's a designed run. There he goes again. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a whole lot, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
And with that run, it puts them on the doorstep of the end zone. This has been a really impressive series up until this point, Mike. I mean, so much that anything less than a touchdown kind of feels like a letdown.
They'll run it here, and here's Judkins. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Ball right on the 5-yard line, 2nd down and goal. Now Mayfield. He's in. Oronde Gadsden. Touchdown, Cleveland. Younghoe Koo now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Browns come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That one good for 29.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Mahomes. And that ball incomplete.
This offense has to do a better job of generating chunk plays once he gets outside the pocket and they transition into scramble drill. Instead, nobody really uncovers downfield, forces him to make a difficult throw, and falls incomplete.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A run with the former K-State product, DJ Giddens. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing moved.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Here's a 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And he will score! Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. And Butker on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Hardman now to return it. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. The outside, that's caught by Hill. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Here's Judkins. And he's going to have a Browns 1st down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
A 7-yard gain.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
180! Hey, alert 33! What?
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
180! Run. Kings! Stop!
2nd down throw from Mayfield. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Defense got lucky on that one. There's no one accounting for the running back out of the backfield as they should have, and fortunately for them, he bails them out by not securing the catch.
180! Hey, alert!
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. And you're not going to get away with it at this level.
This one, batted away. It's incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time. When you're around the ball on defense, good things are going to happen. And this is a great example. He's not able to secure the interception, but the next best thing is he gets his hand on the ball, and it falls harmlessly incomplete.
They'll run with Giddens. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Tackle there by Michael Hall.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Hey, 43!
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. 14-7 is our score. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Yellow! Hey, yellow, go. 180! Easy!
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick taking a shot downfield for Smith. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This would tie the NFL record, a 66-yard attempt. And as expected, this one's not going to get there. It's no good. And this is going to remain a 1-possession game.
You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
They'll try the left side with Judkins. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 37-yard line.
Again, it's Judkins. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a 1st down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
And on 1st down, it's back to Judkins. Good blocking to the 15. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Browns. On is Coop for the point after. He's got it, and the Browns will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece to score as this one's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Tie down these two. Let's go, lady.
On the ground, that is Brashard Smith. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Carry now for Giddens. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Yellow.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Mahomes back. They'll try to set up the screen here. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Throwing is Mahomes. That's caught. DJ Giddens. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 7.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
1st down and 10 yards to go.
Yellow.
To the air once more. It's Mahomes. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Yellow. 180.
They'll try to run this one in. Good blocking, and he's in. DJ Giddens. Touchdown, Kansas City. Butker now to add the PAT. His kick is good. And the Chiefs have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead.
14. Harrison Butker to kick off 14.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
28-yard line.
On 1st down is Mayfield. Quick throw here is complete. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. We'll try and run for the 1st with Judkins. That's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
On 4th down, here comes J.K. Scott to punt. The returner will get away from it, and it's going to be marked down at the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
Yellow.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. And he's going to take this one all the way. 85 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Hardman now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return.
That's just a lack of contain here by the kickoff team. You have to at least be able to slow him down. But he's able to get a good head of steam going up that right side, and he's finally forced out of bounds, but not until he gets to the other side of midfield.
To throw is Mayfield. And he finds Tyreek. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Browns.
Hurry! 180! Run.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
But it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
Regular.
On second down, Baker. That's caught in stride by the Cheetah. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on second down. That big chunk brings them from second and long to now at least third and manageable.
Here's a third down and 4.
Hey, alert! 180! Point it right. Real. Watch out!
Now Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
King! 180! Hey, 133! Stop!
They'll run for it. It's Judkins. And he's not going to get there. Couple of yards short. And this is going to be a turnover on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. Got a man over the middle. It's Worthy. A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Yellow! Attack!
On first and 10, it's Mahomes. That one's complete to the rookie wide receiver from Southern California. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This a 42-yard attempt. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. So, we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. First and 10. Here's Baker. That one incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. On his feet, and he will go all the way. Touchdown, Cleveland.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed it. I mean, this game, it looked like it was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. And they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive.
This is taken in at the goal line. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On the ground, and it's Giddens. And a nice run there. He'll get 9 yards, but with 20 now.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Here's a handoff to Giddens. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
Second and 10.
Yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Ward.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Baker to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pick.
46. Here's second down and 2. Hill brought in motion. A run, and here comes Judkins. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll let the fullback try to push the pot. Oh, he's trying to use the big frame to push forward, but I don't think he's going to get there. He's held up at the line of scrimmage, and now it's fourth down. Here's first and 10. Mayfield to throw. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 49-yard line.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second and 8. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back in the field.
Up the sideline at the 35. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Let's go, little lady! What's that?
And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
So the 47-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 5.
Yellow! Fight on these two, fight on these two! Fight tight!
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Third and short. Here's Patrick. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
It's really just an extended handoff. Get the ball out wide to your running back in space and make the defense tackle him. That's really all this is. Something small turns into a nice pickup.
And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical. Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it, you start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
3rd and long.
Yellow. 180.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
A 63-yard attempt.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. On comes the Chiefs punter. Nicole Hardman deep to return. And that one had too much behind it. It's into the end zone for a touchback. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
180.
Throwing is Baker. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2. They go play action with Mayfield. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight. And it gives the team a 1st down. Mayfield. Rolling right. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike. And that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. 180.
On play action, Mayfield moving to his right. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. King. Done.
Now Mayfield. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. And he will score. Game on. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Browns. Here's Coop for the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3 of field goals here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
High down these two. High down these two.
Throwing now, Mahomes. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Call it a gain of 13. First down, KC.
Yellow. Isaac.
On the give, it's Kitten. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight, and it gives the team a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger. And a nice return here as well. It takes it up to the 45-yard line.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction. Steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they could play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
He's going to look deep for Tyreek. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up fourth down.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a fourth and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down. And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
Left side, it's caught. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
20.
To throw is Mayfield. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact. And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. He's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
The crowd at Arrowhead roaring. Here's 3rd down.
180. Up, Real. Hey, alert. Stand.
To throw is Mayfield. That is caught to the goal line and in. Oronde Gadsden. Touchdown, Cleveland. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. And trouble on into space. He's to the 40, to the 20. And he's going to take this one back all the way. Disastrous. The block extra point leads to 2 for the defense instead of 1 for the offense. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. This is 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Throwing is Mahomes. And that is incomplete, but now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. Here's 1st down.
Yellow. Come back. Yellow.
Now Mahomes. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is going to be all in. He's got it. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 and extend the lead to 7 points.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
And no return here. This is a touchback.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. And the Chiefs have just about sewn up this football game. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, they'll use another timeout on this side of it at 1:55. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. He'll go again with Giddens. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
Bringing up 3rd and
You know, at this
12.
point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
They'll drop to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is hard. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It's a big play when they needed it the most. It's a gain of 34. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Now from the 9, it'll be 2nd and goal. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. Last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So this